Why?
He didn't obey the rules, as always. Because you're meant to put the pies through your flies, and he actually had his buttons undone at the top, so he was just shoving them down, so it didn't count.
That might explain, why we've had the grand total of 0 entries, ladies and
gentlemen. 0 people, 0.
So the goalposts are wide open. Big Brother needs you. Remember, it's all about points for effort. We want to see the most entertaining video. We don't really care how many pies you pack in your flies. It's enthusiasm that counts, isn't it, guys? That's the buzzword. If you want a chance to go up against the housemates this Saturday, then here is how to get involved.
The viewer has 30 seconds to stuff as many pies in their flies as they can. The timer starts from the moment the viewer touches the first pie. The viewer may only put 1 pie in their fly at a time. The whole pie must completely pass the fly to be counted. Pies may not be crushed, squashed or misshapen before entering the fly. Pies must be filled. The filling is the viewer's choice and may be sweet or savoury. Pies must be removed from all casing and packaging. The viewers should be wearing their own trousers for their attempt, i.e. trousers that fit. It is recommended that viewers do not heat up the pies beforehand.
Oh, it worked. Oh. Welcome back to Little Brother at 6:16. In just a few moments, we'll be talking to comedian and massive Big Brother fan, David Schneider, who's over there. That's David. Looking at it, blue steeled out of his mind. He's going to be talking game plans, everybody, and we'll reveal who faces the public vote this week. Who goes? You, De Schneider. Huh? Time for the news.
Oh, at 9:13 last night, after successfully completing her task set by the Trio Temptation, Shabby was called to the diary room with Kiva to receive their dinner date for 2. Conversation seemed strained at times, with things getting just a little bit awkward.
I'm really embarrassed.
Why?
Because I am.
Don't be embarrassed.
I'm cringing, Kiva.
Yeah, I'm cringing as well. It's fine. Look. I'm fine.
There's so many things that I want to say to you that I can't say to you because I'm wearing the microphone. I'm these.
Me too, Shabby. But we're great friends, Shabby, aren't we?
Yeah.
I can't believe I found you.
Oh, meanwhile, in the living room, housemates got a little bit USA on themselves by hosting their very own American talk show. Bet you can't guess which one.
Welcome to today's show. The topic on the agenda is tarts and tantrums. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you know any tarts? Well, come on down. Darlene. It's Darlene.
Darlene?
Darlene from Alabama. Darlene?
Darlene.
Come on this way. Darlene?
Darlene! I love Ben's accent there. It's brilliant. To see more pictures of the evening, check out the gallery on the website. And at 1 o'clock today, Kiva felt the wrath of the Tree of Temptation after Shabby let slip her compliments to Ben were part of the secret mission. Shabby's loose tongue meant the wrath was passed to Kiva. She was locked in a room and made to listen to a conversation between Ben and Shabby on repeat.
In these areas. And of course, what has happened, much worse than in your situation where some of these fire things really help. I feel like...
They locked me in a room.
Is that all?
They locked me in a room with your and Ben's photos everywhere, all over the wall. And Ben's conversation with you yesterday, repeating on a loop, all over and over, really loud. And the room was absolutely freezing.
She was in there for a total of 2 hours and 50 whole minutes. Finally, at 1:24 this afternoon, housemates were gathered on the sofas for their weekly instalment of Who's Up for Eviction? Cue the da-da-das!
Housemates nominated for eviction this week, in no particular order, are Shabby.
Standard.
And Dave. And Jovan, and Ben.
Vintage shabby. Don't forget, we'll be revealing who was saved and replaced later on. That's it for the news from me. Head over to channel4.com/Big Brother for all of your latest.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us now, a man who's been a long-standing fan of Big Brother. We are honoured to have him here every Tuesday with his thoughts and views on the house game plans. It's comedian Dave Schneider, everybody.
Yes, hello, thank you, George. Well, we've heard a lot about game plans, but what I have here is Big Brother's Little Brother's game plan. It's an actual model of the house. It's a plan of the house. You see what I did there? With pieces representing all the housemates. Like there, for example, you have the loveliest person in the world, Corinne. All right. There's Nathan. Now, I really like Nathan, by the way. He's very practical. He even keeps a spare monobrow velcroed to his stomach in case he loses the one on his face. There it is, you see? Just rip that baby off and pop it on and you're away. Okay, who else have we got? Here we are. There's John James. Now, John James is a man who clearly can only fancy a woman if he's angry with her. I mean, this is a guy who can only do makeup sex, which I reckon Josie probably thinks is what you do after reapplying your lippy and mascara. Who else? Well, there's Ben and Mario. They obviously come as one piece. There they are. And you can also get a detachable Dave. There you are, just to complete the set. But I like to refer them to as Ben Mario, a bit like John James, who was actually once two people as well, John and James, who fancied him, and then they merged into one John James. Incidentally, this game plan does come with a special grovelling apologetic Ben. There he is, which is used quite a lot. I'm so sorry, no really, I'm very sorry about that. Okay, who else have we got? I guess over here we've got Shabby and Kiva. Now, I do worry for Shabby now she's confessed her love for Kiva. Of course, Kiva said it won't change anything, they can still be great friends, etc., but fans of Big Brother, we've been here before, haven't we? And I think that in 2 weeks' time, our cool, trendy Shabby will look a lot more like this. Yes, it's Shreeby. But what is it about Irish women? Kiva, Nareen, the Nolans. There they are, luring men and women onto their rocks with the lilting accents and their songs about being in the mood for dancing. I think the reason the French football team are being so rubbish is that the Irish have dispatched Nareen to South Africa, where she told Nicholas Anelka they can be friends. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, we are out of the World Cup. And whilst we're talking about Shabby, can we please get to the bottom of rubbing your hands gates from last night's show? And it's helpful to just see how the rumours spread. So what I've done a little chart just to show us what happens. And here's how it first started with Ben Mario telling John James that Shabby had rubbed her hands in glee at his unhappiness. And then in 5 minutes' time, just to show you what had happened in 5 minutes' time, it expanded to this. And there you can see how the rumours spread, all the housemates getting involved. There's Jovan, obvious mistake to make, Kiva, Iffy, Nathan. Also, you can see that after a while, Bob Reiter also got involved and started slagging Ben. The horse from the carousel joined in. Nikki Graham turned up. The girl who won Big Brother, who was a bit dull but nice, and SpongeBob SquarePants. They all joined in, and it was pretty devastating for Ben. But really, I think it's all Steve's fault. Because of his snoring, no one's actually getting any sleep. They're all becoming very irritable. And we can now reveal exactly why Steve is so loud. If you look at an X-ray of his chest, you can see actually he's got two built-in vuvuzelas. There they are. You see, Steve is the human vuvuzela. And we can actually listen to that. So if you hear him snoring, you can hear. Terrible. Okay, well, that's all from me, as John James would say. I've just got to get out of this house now to do my head in, and I'll see you next week with more from the game plan. Farewell!
Thank you, David. Now, yesterday we revealed Dave, Shabby, Ben and Jovan have received the most votes from their fellow housemates.
But like last week, Big Brother unleashed a cruel twist that would see one housemate scoot from the list and another slide
Scoot from the list?
Scoot from the list and slide into the public vote. Here's what happened earlier on today.